Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to show you how to properly tape a hockey sticks and the techniques in them. There are multiple different ways of taping hockey sticks, and the first thing you need to know is what kind of tape you use. So for me personally, I like to use white tape, but there's also other colors like black tape and many different other colors. But it's all personal preferences. Some people say that it makes the goalie hard to see the puck when you use black tape, but I don't really believe it. And usually when you're not taping your knob, all you need is tape and scissors. So for taping hockey sticks, people start from different spots. Some people start from the heel and work their way all the way to the toe. Some guys leave the toe open and only go to about this part of the blade. Other people go from toe to heel. And some people leave this part just without tape and only tape the toe. I'm going to demonstrate the most classic way of taping hockey sticks, which is just from the heel working my way to the toe. And even though it's classic, there's still multiple different ways of doing it, like the start. Well, for me, I like to start from the heel and then work my way to the other side. But some guys like to tape their stick up like this and then work their way to the other side. So now I'm going to demonstrate how I tape it. So I would go like this, wrap my tape around, and then what you want to do now is just to keep moving forward to the toe area. And now you don't want to overlap too much. As you see, this white part is where the tape lobe overlaps. For me, I don't like to overlap that much because it makes the stick feel thicker and doesn't feel that great, but other people might like it differently. You just continue this process until you go to the toe. Now when you come to the toe, this is where it becomes a little tricky. While some people also just like leave the toe, they will cut the tape right here and not do anything with the toe. Well, that's definitely the easiest way. But if you want some extra protection by adding some tape to the toe, this is what I would do. So once you reach here, you know that you cannot wrap around again because then the tape just curves in like this. So what I would do is I extend the tape and then I wrap it around like this and then I go to the other side. Just like that. And then you repeat the process on the other side. You extend it, wrap it around, and then tape it onto the blade. And you want to make sure there's no bubbles in between those tape. You want to make sure everything is nice and tight. And just one extra time to seal the toe. Like that. And now once you're done, you can cut the tape, and that's it about what you're going to use with the tape. Now it's about your scissors. Well, there's also like some special hockey or tape scissors that I also have, but right now I'm going to demonstrate with the classic scissors. So now what you want to do is kind of just, you want to cut along the toe and you want to match how it's shaped. And here the catch is you don't want to cut fully. You want to leave, you want to leave some extra tape here, because if you just cut everything off, it's really easy that when you're playing on ice and tape just gets scrapped off when you're next to the boards or something like that. And just like that, the toe is done. After you're done with the toe, now you want to make sure that everything is nice and sealed, because sometimes when you're wrapping around, you might not notice how there's bubbles in between the tape. So what you want to do is use your fingers and to make sure everything is nice and tight. And some guys like to use a puck and just scrape the puck along with the edges of the stick, this can also be just used for looks, but it also kind of tightens up the gap so it doesn't loosen. And because this puck has like such a special material, it actually leaves a mark. So if I do that, you can see how it makes this black puck mark. And people actually draw and make designs on it sometimes. Now for the final and last step of taping a hockey blade is to add wax. This is also optional, just like puck marking, but it does give you a lot of advantages. For example, when the rink is super snowy, adding wax on your blade can prevent snow from getting onto your stick, which gives you better puck handles since the puck doesn't slip on your blade. It can also be like really sticky, and sometimes there's actually this kind of wax. If you go to Howie's wax, it's called tacky wax, and it helps you do some certain moves in hockey. And usually hockey wax are stored in a metal container like this one. And when you open it, hockey wax is really similar to candle wax. It looks similar, feels similar, and also smells really nice. Now what you want to do is you want to just scrape wax evenly onto the blade like this. You don't want to do too much. Once you see there's little pieces of wax scattered around the blade, you know that you did too much. Now you just want to apply the wax to the entire blade. And for some people like me, I also like to apply wax onto the edges of the blade. I don't know if it actually helps, but it's just something I've been doing for a while. And now you have it, a fully taped and ready to go hockey blade. In the next video, I'll tell you how to tape the knob.